How you ladies doing? Can I ask y'all a question?
Sure.
What's more important in a relationship, communication or finances?
I'm a married lesbian.
Never settle for less. My husband cooks me dinner every single night. Look how good that looks. And he has a massive weed.
I appreciate it, but both of our moms follow you on TikTok.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's video is a wild one. It's about an entitled woman who decided to run up a $1,000 bill on a first date. Yeah, you heard that right. She thought the guy would just pay for everything. But when he refused, oh man, she completely lost it. This is one of those classic cases where someone tries to use a guy for free food, and it ends up blowing up in their face. Let's get into the story.
I just need to know if I'm the a-hole for wanting my boyfriend to pay for kind of all the things that we do while we're out. And
Okay.
we're both in our mid-20s and just kind of starting out in our careers. But the difference is that I get a pretty good chunk of money every month from my parents, and I'm very frugal, so I never really blow it at all. And at any given time, I usually have around $30,000 sitting in my checking account.
Now let's be real, what she's calling being frugal is nothing like that. She's acting like a spoiled leech. She doesn't want to put in a single dollar, even though she's more than capable of paying her share.
And
Wait.
you know, I don't really go crazy. So whenever we go out, you know, we'll go to like dinner or, you know, concerts or whatever. I always let my boyfriend pay. And I kind of feel like he should because he's the guy and we're dating and I'm kind of a traditionalist like that. And the other week we were out with friends and I kind of mentioned that I get really stressed out when my checking account dips below $25,000.
There's just no way her boyfriend has that kind of money sitting around in his account. Yet she expects him to cover absolutely everything while she coasts along for free. Honestly, that's not just selfish, it's flat out disrespectful.
And he was, you know, completely shocked and like deer in headlights, couldn't even talk. And afterward, he said that he couldn't believe that I've let him pay for everything this entire time that we've been dating.
Honestly, the guy has every reason to be upset. She's been making him pay for everything while secretly stashing her own money, just so she doesn't have to spend a dime. And on top of that, she's been lying to him the whole time. No question about it, she's the one in the wrong here.
Everything I Want You to Do 2025 Relationship Edition. Stop wasting your time on coffee dates. If somebody's taking you out for coffee dates, the answer is no, I only do dinner dates. And no, by dinner dates, I don't mean Chipotle. Come on. I want you to have very high standards. Mediocre is not going to cut it. The way you see yourself is how others start to see you. So I don't care. Make a new persona and start living it. Every time you sit in your 2012 car, I want you to imagine that it's a Rolls Royce. I want you to imagine that the engine light is not on.
Trying to fake that your car needs major repairs is never a smart move. It doesn't solve anything, it just makes the situation even worse. But if there's one thing women like this seem to lack, it's basic common sense.
And that is, I want you to carry yourself in the world. Number 2, get selfish. If you have plans in place for doing something, you are not going to cancel your plans for anyone. You are not going to be that person that people can push her on because she'll change it, she'll do it. You will no longer do anything for the greater good. Your focus is only you.
Telling women to be selfish and ignore the people who actually care about them is terrible advice. It's kind of like ignoring the check engine light in your car. You can pretend it's fine, but eventually it's only going to create bigger problems.
He's going out on boys' night, you need to plan a girls' night. If he is going to the gym to play basketball, you're going to go get your nails done. You will no longer move your plans for anyone else. Your needs are just as important. Moving on to your friends, I need you to really figure it out. Who are your friends? Who are the people in your corner? And who are the snakes? We're not bringing any snakes into 2025, guys. We're leaving them behind in the past year. 8 more days.
This has to be some of the worst advice out there. Men don't want selfish women. A woman who only shows compassion or empathy when it benefits her, that's not normal, and honestly, no guy is going to stick around for that. You've really got to respect this guy for standing his ground. He wasn't about to waste his time on a woman who was embarrassed to be seen dancing with him. Instead, He found someone who could actually relax and have fun. Honestly, good for him.
Oh my god. What? What? It keeps going?
What? You can't send a picture.
No.
Holy shit.
There's really no point in writing a giant wall of text after a girl ghosts you. It's nothing but a waste of time and energy. Let's be honest, sending long paragraphs after getting ghosted is the kind of thing we usually see women doing, not men.
Can someone explain to me how a man can go to work all day so his wife can stay at home all day and he still comes home after a long day of work to no punani, no home cooked meal, and the house is a mess? Like, isn't the whole point of you staying home to keep the person who's going to work every day's life easier, not more stressful?
The kind of women who think differently usually say, well, I'm not his mother, so I don't have to do anything in the relationship. But honestly, that logic makes zero sense. It's crazy how some guys, these so-called short kings, are being sold the idea that surgery will magically fix their lives. The truth is, those procedures are risky, and way too many things can go wrong. You don't need surgery to be a king. It's just not worth it.
I'm giving away this Porsche to my top OF subscriber.
This was my ex-boyfriend's, but it has to go.
Thank you so much, Mike, for spending $600K on me. Hope you like your car.
So I ended up searching up how much a Porsche cost, and apparently a new one costs just under $600K.
Matt S. doesn't even realize how badly she insulted him. He handed over a ridiculous amount of money for her OnlyFans, and what did she give him in return? Her ex-boyfriend's used Porsche. That's not a reward, that's just a massive waste of money.
If they don't make enough money and there's financial stress, divorce. If they're working too much and they're never home, divorce. I lived that. My dad worked very hard. He traveled a lot. You know why? Because my mom liked horses and wanted to have a horse farm. But he worked too much. You can't have both. Would you expect him to win the lottery? That makes no sense.
Modern women seem to be chasing this fantasy life. They want a rich guy who doesn't even have to work, but can still give her endless love, attention, and money. But let's be real, even if she somehow got all that, she'd still find a reason to be unhappy.
Consider yourself to be average, above average, mediocre, below average.
Where I'm at right now, I would say average because I'm not working.
So I need you to understand something. You're 28 with 2 children. You're 5'5", almost 300 pounds. The world is a woman 5'5" and almost 300 pounds with 2 children and unmarried. Anything about average.
I can pull guys like nothing. I mean, that doesn't matter.
Oh my God. Stop it. You're almost 300 pounds. Talking about you can pull guys. You're going to pull a hamstring trying to walk.
Sure, she might be able to get guys to hook up with her, but that's not the same as finding a man who actually wants a long-term, committed relationship. And honestly, that's nothing worth bragging about.
I don't have all the choices men have right this second.
Oh, what choices don't you have?
A lot.
What?
I can't be as condescending as you.
Well, that's because you just have not acquired the skill of knowledge, which is a prerequisite.
It's because.
But can you answer the question?
What choices do I have?
Do you not have?
If there's no man in my life?
What choice do you not have that men have?
I cannot walk around with my shirt off. I know that's a stupid, lame one, but I don't know how many of
you can walk around with your shirt off.
She's so convinced that she's oppressed, yet the only example she can come up with is not being allowed to walk down the street topless. If that's her idea of oppression, then she really has no clue how good she actually has it.
Okay, well,
that was social outrage.
Yeah.
Well, then what choices do women not have that men have?
There's a lot. It would be hard for me to delineate them all for you.
If there's
that
a
doesn't
lot,
mean they're
then
not
you should
there.
name one.
Let me think of some of the things. I could probably not go work a contracting job.
Why?
Because I'm physically weaker.
That has nothing to do with lawfare, though. You could go work as a contractor.
Okay, but
There's
they
nothing
were
barring.
saying...
That's not oppression, that's just biology. Men are naturally stronger, which is why they're usually better at jobs like contracting. The only reason she even brought that up is because deep down, she knows she isn't actually oppressed at all.
Flag in dating is when a guy randomly calls you during a random time of the day because he thought of you. And I know you might be thinking how cute it is because he thought of you randomly throughout the day and he probably misses you and he's reaching out to see what you're up to because he just loves you so much and he wants to talk with you. That's not the case. When a man randomly calls you, randomly reaches out, and this could also be the 3 a.m. booty call, okay? He's not thinking about your convenience. He's not thinking about if this fits into your schedule. All he can think about is, I'd rather get a piece of her right now, so I'm gonna reach out. I don't care what time of the day it is because I want access to her.
So here's her logic. If a man doesn't call, that means he doesn't care, and that's a red flag. But if he does call, then suddenly he doesn't respect her schedule, and that's also a red flag. At this point, she might as well just say, if he's a man, it's a red flag, and be done with it.
Hey, I forgot my wallet. I just left it at home. You ain't got your purse?
I do. I don't have lip gloss in there.
We're about to be washing dishes. How you don't got no money? You don't have no.
This is pathetic.
What is?
What's really embarrassing is that she's planning to dine and dash, leaving him stuck with the bill. She doesn't even offer to Venmo him or cover a part of it. She's just ready to cut and run.
You guys travel
all the time.
Okay, you're broken. You guys are broken.
We're not.
No, listen, you guys can't afford life. You simply can't afford.
But we do, and we've been.
You don't. Your debt goes up. That's why you're able to spend what you spend. And it's going to get pushed to a limit where you guys aren't going to be able to make it.
Well,
and bankruptcy will be forced upon you.
We're just not going to like go see the world?
Yeah, you're just like not going to go see the world. You said it. You figured it out.
We're just not going to go see the world because
you're not going to go see the world.
Our credit cards just manage our lives.
Yes.
No.
Well, what's the... Then what are we doing here?
You're supposed to help us.
Most people go their whole lives without traveling the world, and they're perfectly fine. It's definitely not normal to throw yourself into massive debt just for the sake of visiting a few countries.
In what way? I'm not a magic pill. Buddy, if I say, hey, maybe you can't do a luxurious vacation once a month, and that's why you're in debt.
Okay, first of all, it's not even once a month.
Shut the fuck up. If I just give literally the most basic thing and tell you to cut out the most expensive thing that maybe you do once a year instead, max, which I wouldn't even do, I'd get out of fucking debt, then maybe you'd be willing to cut that back.
She was basically expecting him to just hand her a check to cover all the money she owes. She's not looking for real advice on how to fix her debt. She just wants someone else to magically make the problem disappear.
Part 2 of how he flew me to Miami left me stranded with $1,000 bill. So after he goes to the bathroom, I'm just chilling, like I'm still vibing out. I'm thinking everything's cool. Like I'm like, maybe he just has to go shit or something. That's why he was like acting like an ass. 2 minutes go by. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna give it to 4 minutes. 4 minutes go by. So this is what I text him. After 4 minutes, I said, hey, you out the bathroom? You've been in there for a while. You okay? The waiter keeps coming back and forth to the table. He's talking about, give me a minute.
He quickly realized this woman was just trying to use him for an expensive meal. She completely took his generosity for granted. So, he walked away, and honestly, that was his right after she tried pulling a stunt like that.
Like I said, he went to the bathroom when we were done eating, so the waiters, they were kind of like paying attention to us and stuff like that. So once they seen he was going, they kind of, you know how like when a waiter is just like making sure ain't nothing suspicious going on. So they started walking like back and forth, acting like they were like cleaning up stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, he's going to come back. So 6 minutes go by and I said, bro, where are you? Hello? I know you did not just leave me. This bill is almost $1,000. I don't have shit on me. And he's talking about finding your way back to Michigan, shawty. So I'm going to just address some shit too. First of all, I didn't come to Florida with no money. I had money. What had happened was I had 2 purses. One purse I grabbed and I just brought my credit card. I didn't think to bring my debit card, which is majority of my money. And my credit card has a certain limit, right? But yeah, keep that in mind.
Asterisk asterisk, she clearly didn't have any money and completely lost it once she got caught trying to take advantage of this guy. But hey, at least she's about to learn a valuable lesson in the fine art of professional dishwashing. Anyway, that's where we'll wrap things up for today's video. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves, peace. Asterisk asterisk.